Joining us now, media strategist Jacquie Jordan and former Republican New York Congressman Anthony D'Esposito. Welcome, both of you. Congressman, what do you think? Should Jimmy Kimmel be back on the air? And what do you think he's going to say tonight?
I don't think he's going to say anything that's going to, benefit the issue. And I have to just go back real quickly to ABC's comment. They said that they took him off the air because he was they didn't want anybody to further the flames. Do they not realize that he was the arsonist? I mean, this is the problem. And the fact is that, the liberals and the left wing cheer him on as he goes after conservatives. But the hypocrisy is beyond explainable. And I think that tonight, I don't see Jimmy Kimmel saying anything that's going to an apology. And let's be very clear. This issue with Charlie Kirk was one that was absolutely terrible. But this was the one that sort of, broke the camel's back. I mean, he has been saying things that are anti-conservative, anti-American, and has been attacking people on his show for months now.
He cried on live television when Donald Trump won the election. I mean, how do you really feel, Jimmy?
Yeah. Just to further that here, Newsbusters, they did a report. 97% of Kimmel's guests in September 2022, guess what? They've been liberals. 92% of his jokes have gone against conservatives. It's really just a left-wing show. That's what it is. It's a left-wing act with, I guess, an attempt at comedy. Jacquie, what do you think?
Oh my, I have so much to say. I'm jumping out of my skin. But of course, ABC is liberal media. And, so of course they're going to use their morning show arm of The View to help, propagandate the whole entire narrative. And I will also say that I don't even believe that this was actually about Jimmy Kimmel to begin with. I believe this was actually about Charlie Kirk. And they couldn't do a direct media propaganda attack against Charlie Kirk because he's so virtuous. He lives a really clean life, unlike George Floyd, that had a lot of character issues that we're able to poke holes at in that incident. You couldn't come near, from a media standpoint, Charlie Kirk because of the life that he lived, which is why I believe that they used this as a diversion. They pulled him off the air, they made the comment, and what was behind it was this whole First Amendment issue that our Attorney General, Pam Bondi, said, that we're going to, make hate speech a crime. And of course, anybody who knows First Amendment, free speech is protected, but it has laws like incitement, which is what the left tried to use against President Donald Trump when they did the J6. We can't do defamation or slander. Ask our friend Alex Jones about that. So this was their way in on getting a cry or a scream out into the narrative that was all about Charlie Kirk and the great work that he did. So I've also heard from insiders that there was also a contract issue around this, but I just believe that this was a play against the American public to try and take down what was going on over the past couple of weeks regarding Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, Anthony, also, I mean, we know that there's been a lot of discussion that his ratings are significantly lower than they have been in a very, very long time. So here is my question. I know you're about to say something. I want you to say whatever that is. But also, now that we know that those two major media companies, their affiliates are going to be dark. They're not going to be showing this. Yeah. That's about 50% of the audience potential that he would have. Right. Does this just necessitate, or I say, does this just push the envelope and demonstrate that this show is not going to be around for long?
Absolutely, and it's 50% of the viewership that was already weak to begin with. Right. I mean, the fact is that, I wouldn't be surprised if this was an attempt at just trying to get ratings up at ABC by pulling him off. And just like we just said, what is he going to say tonight? That's probably what they're hoping, that millions of people will tune in to see exactly what he's going to say. But the answer is, it's not going to save the show. He's not funny, people aren't laughing, and they're not watching. And that's why his ratings have plummeted, and they tried to say, some of them have tried to say it's a business decision, and that's really what it comes down to. When people aren't watching your show, when people don't think you're funny anymore, and when, they just tune in. I mean, most people, years back tuned into late night TV because they wanted to escape from the everyday. They wanted to laugh. They wanted to kind of escape from the things that bothered them most. But yet here they are night after night, dragged into this beating of conservatives, and people don't think it's funny.
Ultimately, the viewers will decide whether or not Jimmy Kimmel Kimmel gets to stay or not. It'll be a money thing.
That's
It's business.
count.
Yeah, and I mean,
Vote with your
ultimately,
money.
you think back to Johnny Carson, and I mean, he was funny, but he made fun of everybody.
And he
It didn't
spoke
matter.
out about
Including
doing
himself.
these hardcore political rants too.
Right, and again, I mean, you could still escape and laugh along with everybody else as opposed to laughing at any one particular group. And again, that's what late night used to be, and that's why late night not so great anymore. Jacquie, Congressman,
That's-
great conversation.
Thank
Thank you.
you.